driven from their homes by armed invaders, a few hardy refugees faced the prospect of starting again. They would found a new village deep in the countryside.
Cek. Bentar guys. Bentar. Wait. Ini gua setting dulu nih bentar. Wait. Guys, ini kenapa gak bisa kedetek ya gamenya Age of Empire nih? Maksud gue full screen main ya. Adalah nggak mau pakai ribet. Kita belajar game baru. Soalnya kota belum up juga. Kita coba main game baru ya. Age of Empire 4 ini jujur gue belum tahu gameplaynya. Yang gue tahu cuma game-game apa ya? Bismillah, lanjut.
With a new settlement established, the first priority was locating a reliable food source. The simplest source was gathering from nature.
Traditional food.
Apple. Yaru, eat a willer.
Wait, apple.
Yeah.
Well point. Depending. Gue baca komen di HP dulu lah.
With a healthy supply of food, the village could start to grow. To do so, it would need more hands to share the work.
From the farm center. Q 45.
Yeah. Abendende.
Apa ya, garisan instrumental target below.
Huh?
Heading ground off. Okay. Dan belajar new apa? Gameplaynya.
Hah?
Quetta.
Ini beda banget sama Stronghold.
Yeah.
What's next?
The new workforce could now turn to the growing village's needs. First, they would build a mill near their food source, so villagers could drop off gathered berries more easily.
Huh?
Common. Sudah klik. Harus rotate guys.
Work Day. Yeah. Work
Bisa ngebantu gak sih Bang? Oh iya bisa.
Meta. Done.
Next, the growing village would need wood to build with.
Huh? What do?
Wait,
Population capacity, oh udah penuh.
Wait, you Andy.
Ya. Oh tapi BR ini bisa habis ya.
The growing community now had a steady supply of lumber. To make wood collection easier, villagers could erect a lumber camp near the forest.
Work Andy.
Thanks to the camp, villagers no longer needed to travel as far to drop off lumber. The village now required additional houses to support its growing population.
Yeah, it's a whaler. Work Andy. Yeah, go on Andy. Yaru. John, Firalda. Wait, work at.
Alright, that.
Yeah. Yes, Sammy Andy.
Quetta.
Construction-nya kan. House.
Work Day. Unwrap. Work camp. Here off.
Ada pengangguran
Yeah.
tuh.
Quetta. It worked. Yaru, you Sammy Hesters.
With additional housing in place, even more villagers could join the workforce. But a populous village would soon exhaust the natural food sources. To grow, the community needed dedicated farms.
Huh? Work at.
Yeah. Gonganda. Work each of.
Yes, she worked. Yes, still up. Yaru. Work Andy.
Here off.
Wait, eat your father. Work Andy.
Huh? Work Day. Quetta.
Woodsmen and farmers now kept the village well supplied.
Work Day. Work Day. Yeah. Work.
Further growth required knowing the countryside and finding more resources. For that, communities employed scouts.
Tahu. Anjir ini game yang lo mainin bareng Habib Jafar waktu masih kuliah di Ciputat. Kirain udah gak dikembangin ya, Sob. Ini ya aku beli ini game gara-gara nonton Tretan Muslim main.
Able to move
Seru
quickly
kan?
and see great distances, scouts were key to discovering
Ini
new
gamenya
resources.
seru ya.
The most important thing for a scout to locate was a ready source of gold.
Tapi yang dimainin Teratan Muslim gold apa AOG 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tapi ini ya Age of 4 bagus sih. Aku suka game-game kayak gini ya. Menarik.
Huh? Work Henday. Yeah. Aor.
Ja, goed links.
Hälsa.
Ja, ja.
Ini ada gold mine kah?
Forward. Yeah.
Hessa.
Ini ya gold.
Ridende.
Yaru. Ridende.
To prevent having to haul ore large distances, expanding communities would establish a mining camp near the source of gold.
Reader Court Leech.
Buat kita tunggu ini.
Waiter. Yeah.
Bisa bikin camping.
Where can?
Yagande. Yeah.
Yaru. Gande.
Habib Jafar kalau main game striker. Yoi dong.
Ja, ja.
Pro player ya.
Asterende.
Orang udah berpengalaman.
Yes, sir.
Berbau dar.
Forewe. Yes, sir. Asteriende. Yeherende.
Forward. Asterende.
Satu lagi.
A well-placed camp ensured efficient gold mining.
Reader. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Gongande. Delphande.
Seru cok main game ginian tuh. Karena gue juga beli ini game gara-gara kemarin kecanduan main game Stronghold kan, game lama tapi asik dimainin. Iman main lah kalau mau ini Stronghold atau ini biasa. Seru main game ginian.
Health. Ridende.
Ada juga main.
Asterende.
With a good supply of gold, the village was becoming a large town.
Ya oke, KPDLH.
The signpost of this growth would be the construction of a large landmark.
Kalian mak.
Yeah.
Oh. Buatnya di mana ya? Sini kali.
Work Henday.
Ada
Hessa.
spotnya suruh baliknya ada
Yes, sir.
satu.
Reader.
Kayaknya udah mentok emang di sini dah.
Yes, sir.
Udah kita suruh balik juga.
Yeah, Herende.
Jangan lupa di like ya, baru ngantur guys.
Quetta. Yaru. Gongande.
Yaru. Ja, ja.
Ini gue masih tutorialnya ini. Ini campaignnya. Nggak ekspansi pakai kapal atau kuda kah? Belum, ini masih tutorial, masih man. Masih, soalnya gue bener-bener baru selesai download nih game.
With the landmark in place, the once sleepy village announced itself as a thriving feudal township. The townsfolk had been driven from their homes before, however. This time, they would defend themselves. The first step would be constructing a barracks for infantry.
What have,
Ya
sir?
kerja.
Don't
Wat hij, ridende.
Jagain.
What's that, Pepe?
Once it had a barracks, the town could establish a standing force of soldiers. Simple infantrymen armed with spears were a common choice for these militias.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ini kita
Where's the
bikin
water?
gimana ya? Bikin satu juga nah di sini.
Each timber Theos.
Spearman.
Garwigan.
Yes, sir.
Farenne nu.
Tapi grafiknya Age of Empires 4 nih kayak lucu ya. Gak kayak Age of Empires 4, kayak lebih dapat kesan kunonya gitu. Kalau ini kayak lebih ke arah kartun grafiknya.
Yerwa, Garwigan. Yes, sir. Garu, Ferath. Garwigan, Asetath. Yahweh. Yes, sir.
Iya ya, Age of Empires.
Garwigan.
The town now had a militia and could look to reclaim the lands lost to invasion.
Garu Mumba.
The invaders had blocked the road north with a stout palisade. Although spears were of little use against these walls, the militia could burn down the obstacle with torches.
Oke.
Trimet Garu. Garwigan, Asetath. Garu Mumba. Yes.
Jujur kau.
With the road open, the militia could now reclaim their lands in the north.
Dan no.
First, the spearmen had to deal with a lone sentry.
Rit nu. Each will.
Advancing aggressively, the militia eliminated the enemy sentry. The invaders had a small cavalry camp guarding the road, but the militia was ready to attack. Spears were highly effective against cavalry, allowing the militia to win the day. All that remained was to destroy the invaders' stables. The invaders' cavalry post was destroyed,
Oh, udah up
but
guys.
other enemy positions awaited further up the road. Hostile archers defended the next camp, which would put spearmen at a disadvantage. The township needed cavalry of its own to deal with this, and so would need to build stables. To deploy that cavalry quickly, the town needed to build their stables near the front lines.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, friendly villagers came out of hiding and joined the effort.
Oh, iya.
Yarwa Yewa. On Rethwa. That Shule Bayo Temperat.
Garwiga. Garu Upa.
Astira. Garwiga.
Garwiga!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Defend the shield pendant! Here I go for Sudah. That should lay below timber.
Rema Garu! Garu Upa! Garwiga!
With stables in place, the town could field horsemen of its own.
Estes Commander. That Shule Bayo Temperat.
Garu Upa it will!
Vinhesta. Yeah. Iaru.
Veradon. Jerathupa.
Kita ada pedagang yang
Iya.
mau bikin ini.
Ayore
And your
Diano.
work, eh? Ike om yes. And your work, eh?
Yes, sir.
What third faith, eh? That Shule Bayo Temperat.
Vinhesta.
There are you work.
Yeah. Iaru.
On your work, huh?
Ja.
Rema Garwiga.
Städer fast.
Hira Neodlich.
Bayard May. Vinhesta.
Ja, doe to work.
Kita harus bikin house juga.
Each timber Theos.
Yeah. Iaru. Vinhesta.
Veradon. Gongende e taker.
Bayard May. Yeah.
Anjay,
Iaru.
nambah Geret. Halo, Mbah Geret. Kayak bisa mikro aja, no. Bisa dong.
Ayore Diano.
Kan serba bisa.
Yediterupa. Ayorides. Farah.
The town now had a rapid light
Ini gua baru
cavalry,
main ini.
skilled at harassing slower
Ini
targets,
masih tutorial
such as
dulu. Baru
archers.
habis doang.
Farah. Ayowiga. Cometh honor. Letteth Uskan. Ichiera.
Cek. Nyam-nyam.
The cavalry eliminated the enemy archers and moved on to destroying the archery range itself. The invaders' archers and their camp were destroyed. A final enemy emplacement remained, one fortified with palisades and defended by spearmen. To deal with this target, the town would need longbowmen. First, they needed to build archery ranges in the area regained from the invaders. Once more, friendly villagers arrived to help.
Eat your worker. Each timber and your worker. Each timber.
What, sir, they say?
Eoreda Ritanu! List stigeth on way.
What's the face?
Ike om yes.
Eat your worker.
Yarway Iawarla.
Isha.
With several archery ranges in place, the town could add longbowmen to its forces.
Each brewkay that.
Strele fuse.
And your work.
Strele bor.
Bikin rumah dulu nih.
Eat your work.
Yes, sir.
Turun rumah buat fungsi.
Eat your worker. Yes, sir. Where's the holler?
Strela fuse. Flamboga arod. Abu straboren. Better.
Bearing your work.
Strel,
Yes, sir.
May.
West to Hala.
Kelar banget nih warganya bukan ngebakar-bakar aja.
Eat your blue.
Strel boren. Strel boren. Strel boren. Yard.
Yes, sir. Where's the holler?
Strela
Off
fuse.
each other.
Bear death, May. Strela fuse. Strel boren. Yard. Bear death, May. Flamboga arod. Strela fuse. Bear death, May. Strel boren. Yard.
A strong force of archers could eliminate enemy spearmen at a distance, so long as they took the proper position.
Yes, sir.
Jadi kontrol 1, kontrol 2, kontrol 3.
Yerwa, Garwiga, Mid-May.
Eoredas.
Yeah, Gaff, Strabo.
Eoredas Yerway.
Banyak pedesaan ini.
Poised on a cliff top, the longbowmen would be protected from an infantry charge. The last of the invaders fell to the resurgent homegrown population. Now that their lands were free of enemies, the town could take the next step in its growth and become a powerful medieval city. Here too, the erection of a great landmark would be the signpost of this growth.
Buat sini ya. Berarti itu dari Presidal X tadi ya. Sabar. Buildnya gimana nih?
And your work.
Oh ini. The White House.
Each timber chaos. What, sir, they
Bantu
say?
dulu kerjanya, bantu-bantuin.
Eat your worker.
Buat apa ya?
Yaru to work.
You did it over! You did it better! Oscar!
Mana lama banget nih kuli ini. Kuli kayak kuli Qatar nih, lama banget kerjanya. It's too far.
Yes, sir. West Duhala.
Where a few lowly refugees had founded a small village, now rose a mighty city. From there would grow an empire.
Oke dong. Itu doang kah? Gak ada kayak bangun-bangun tower gitu ya? Kita mau main campaign aja kali ya. Yes, mau ngapain? Kita main single playeran dulu ya. Single player ini secret. Ya udah kita main campaign aja dulu ya. Ini di tahun 1666. Film of Romulus that other verse bikin Oke, short mission. Kita kita intermediate aja, intermediate. Kita pecinta tangan.
Some events leave a deep mark on history, but none on the land. This is the site of the Battle of Hastings. After almost 1,000 years, no traces of the bloody conflict can be seen. But here, the fate of England turned. It's where a king was killed, and his victor claimed the throne.
Kalau nonton film ya, bagus banget. Cutscene-nya.
October 14th, 1066. We know what happened here on this day, thanks to this. The Bayer Tapestry. A carefully preserved illustrated record of events. It shows the main players. Harold, the newly crowned Anglo-Saxon King of England, and his challenger, William, Duke of Normandy. William claimed the previous king had promised him the crown. So, he assembled an army and prepared to sail to England to fight King Harold for the throne. But a storm thwarted his plans. Meanwhile, Harold discovered that a Viking invasion had landed in the north. Another threat to his crown. So he raced to fight them. In France, William waited for the right conditions to sail across the Channel to England. The weather cleared.
Bagus banget cutscene-nya, gila. Bagus banget cutscene-nya.
He seized his chance. To 250 miles north, Harold had defeated the Vikings. Now, hearing of William's arrival, his army sped south. At 9 o'clock in the morning, on this hill, William's Norman army were ready to do battle with Harold's Anglo-Saxon men.
Iya, ini keren banget loh.
The stage was set.
Ini dari set real
And
life
up for
dia.
grabs, England
Diedit
itself.
gini. Gila, keren. Anjay, bener-bener bastard. Tapi keren banget cutscene. Keren. Jadi dari set real life gitu diedit kan pakai CGI. Diedit lah pokoknya, gak tau gue apa. Ilham HT, Ilham hamba Tuhan. Anjay, halo Ilham. Play.
On October 14th, 1066, William of Normandy stood ready for battle at the base of a hill. The high ground belonged to King Harold of England and his Anglo-Saxon army. Here, on this hilltop, the fate of England would be decided.
Bara-bara, nyerangnya gimana nih?
Acespets vos, compagnon. Obéir, c'est vertu.
Bara-bar, langsung gini aja kah?
Si comme
William's Norman army made the first charge, launching a direct assault on the shield wall.
My king.
Though William's army fought fiercely against the shield wall, it would not yield. As one man fell, another took his place. Overlapping shields in tight formation made for a near impenetrable barrier. Realizing his army could not break the shield wall, William called for a retreat. He aimed to lure the Anglo-Saxons into a false sense of victory, causing them to break formation. William's feigned retreat was working. The Anglo-Saxon army broke their shield wall formation, leaving gaps for William to make a move.
Oh yeah. Ya kenying, masuk skalanya, masukin.
With Harold's men no longer in shield wall formation, William could pick them off as they charged.
Ini pasukan di belakang AFK sampai gak ngebantu anjing. Ini pasukan ngapa ya?
The Anglo-Saxons had deployed rows of spearmen to push back the invaders. But William had an answer. His sharp-eyed archers. More Norman men-at-arms reinforced William's army.
We got backup right here, we got backup. We got some unit backup right here. Baik. Cepat reinforcementnya. Wait. Astaga, kemana? Mana nih mereka biar mereka ngambil dekat.
Additional Norman archers joined the battle.
Ini kan kita serius.
Anglo-Saxon archers joined the fray, and the Normans' deadly cavalry ready to charge. But first, William's forces had to eliminate the enemy spearmen, whose sturdy polearms could easily bring down a horse.
Raja William naik ya, jadi melawan. Back.
With the threat of spearmen cleared from the field, William's cavalry was free to charge at the Anglo-Saxon archers.
Attack, bitches. Attack. Attack, man. Attack. Attack again.
More Norman cavalrymen took to the field. The Anglo-Saxon army was in disarray. Their shield wall had been neutralized and their numbers were dwindling. Now the only thing standing between William and victory was King Harold himself.
Make King Harold kill King Harold.
The last of Harold's men encircled their king, prepared to lay down their lives to save his. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold had fallen. In the confusion, some loyal soldiers fought to the death, while others scattered in panic. Leaderless and defeated, the last of the Anglo-Saxon army fled for their lives. The Normans celebrated victory over the English king, but William's quest to rule England was just beginning.
Easy, my boy.
At the Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever.
London, England.
At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together, they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter?
North to York. Let's go. Seru ya game. Ya masih belum dapet aja gameplay biasanya, baru guys story-nya. Tapi story-nya asik sih. Let's go play.
William the Conqueror marched north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
Soyez prêts, compagnons. Quand je commande, avant.
Just relax dulu ya. Kalau Z bagus, informasinya arahnya selalu di belakang.
Avant, compagnons. Retrayez vos amours.
Pengkhianat.
Faites vos compagnons.
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north. With reinforcements to his armies soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Sommes en ordonnance. Quand je commande, avant. Je suis votre serveuse.
Kita buat ekonomi ya.
Barats.
Buat.
Comprendo. Labourance la terre.
Ok, intendo. Si.
Kayu.
Seko.
Suruh nyari kayu dulu. Kayu.
Laburo.
Kerja kau
Escolsi.
semua berat.
Materia. Spero. Ambulo.
Suruh bikin. Windmill sini.
Edifico.
Kita buat warna kuli-kuli.
Fini.
Ubi. Ascolto.
Che?
Oh, ini ngebangun ini.
Fect.
Ma sono.
Ascolto. Vado. Ma sono. Ubi Rokedo.
Aku bikin apa ya, tambangannya belum ada. Saya bikin farm lagi.
Laburo. What? Edifico.
Terus kita buat bikin satu scout juga.
Spé movens. À la materia.
Lama banget bikinnya. 20 second.
L'heure certes. Apertisez votre courage.
Compone.
Attendez les commandements.
Che orchest.
Ah, finit.
Alla materia.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
À l'archon chevalier. Si comme vos voldres.
Get to formation.
Apertisez votre courage, compagnon. Si comme vos voldres. Pour votre service. Incontinent. Pour votre service.
Mana sih? Sini. Jalan sini. Panjang ler.
Quand je commande, avant. Père Sultan! Je peux soigner.
Kalah nih.
Express, compagnon. Sommes en ordonnance. Chevalier, prête-moi. Reste tous en parade.
Si. Si. Edifico. Ok. Laburo. Me.
Suruh buat berapa?
Vado.
Il nous en chie.
Ma sono.
Reste tous en presse. À l'assaut, chevalier. Certes. Obéir, c'est vertu. Je grille vos oreilles, mon destrier, rimaigne.
Exploro. Bene. Certe. Spero. Pochedo. Materia.
Kita butuh butuh emas kalau buat ini.
Donnez-moi vos services. Je ris de vos volets.
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York.
Ya kita udah no kota, udah up no. Udah bentar ya.
Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
Kabar-kabar di sini.
Maudite serviettes. Ite.
Mandes? Escolto.
Je suis votre serveuse.
Mandes?
Bikin banyak pasukannya.
Bene.
Ubi vado. Sì, ma sono.
Ada dalamnya.
In avant. Honor. Mon arway mène avec moi. Mais?
Quod.
Amo este labor.
Edifico.
Accesbets vos, compagnons, si comme vos voldres.
Spero. Sì, la...
Ok?
Mais
Non demande.
alla materia.
L'entière, si. Paraz. Vostres lanques. Vove, servientes.
Attendez, retrayez vos abois.
Andemant.
Avant, compagnons.
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes.
Yeah, man. Oh, bitches.
Chevalier, presse forestière! Sommes contre-ordonnance! Sommes contre-ordonnance! À l'arson, chevalier!
William's army held back the Danes' attack, but they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Oh, ini pekerja ada benteng kayaknya di
Pour
sini.
votre service! Avertissez votre courage, compagnon!
The Normans discovered the source of the Dane threat, an outpost on the water. William had a choice: bypass the encampment, destroy it, or pay the Danes the gold they demanded.
Attack! Charge! Like the key. Attack!
Ubi vado?
Quid me? Vado laburar. Quid dabur?
Oh, ini gimana ya archernya di sini?
Io ma sono la cosa.
Pengaruh.
Preparate, archers! Audience! Sagitta in arco! Comprendo!
Oh, refresh.
Honor est d'obéir.
Commandes!
Un arson, chevalier. Avant, compagnon.
Rame lagi bangsa.
Avertisez votre courage, compagnon.
Yes, reinforcement arrive.
Buon lavoro.
Baru dulu, gue
Parade
bingung
pour
nih.
venir. Sur moi de main. Labour, Speranz, Quito. Cose sera ma sonata. Mandes quid.
Kita lanjut bikin. Sabar ya. Ini, oh dia harus gitu ya.
Sagitta in arco! Commandes!
Cose sera ma sonata. Vido, sì. Io ma sono la cose.
Soyez prest, compagnon.
Suruh
Armez
archer
des
nih
archers!
semuanya.
Accesbets avant, compagnon.
Ci sono.
Si, parade!
Vado laburar.
Attention! Preparate, archers! Arco parade!
Quid ordines? Caballeros, audite!
L'heure est retrayez vos amouilles.
Parade pour laburar.
Lanjut di sini juga nih.
Io ma sono la cose.
Audite!
Commandes!
Cavalario, parade!
Attendez les
Shit, we
commandements.
got attack.
Audite, sergentes!
Tous bien strikes.
Labour, Speranz. Vado laburar.
Sommes en ordonnance. Liquidons. Chefes.
Parade pour venir.
Kita mau buat ini di mana ya enaknya?
Archers
Cose
parade!
sera ma sonata.
Cavalario, parade!
Oke, kita serang ini. Serang yang di
Accesbets
sini nih.
vos, compagnon, incontinent.
Commandes! Sagitta in arco!
Reflect. Quid me, laborans and lemans.
L'air est de besogne.
Kita habis campaign ini kota, coba lah ya kota.
Incontinent.
Hancur. Kenyang.
Reste tous some spread. À l'arson, chevalier. Incontinent. Chevalier, presse-moi. Oh non, est tombé. Bien, Kakaban.
Turin, bakar gam pengungsi ini.
In destroying the Dane outpost, William stripped the rebels of a crucial ally.
Lumayan.
Avertissez votre courage, compagnon.
William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York and destroy its keep.
Bene udite. Cito. Quitte.
Non desquid. Cose sera ma sonata.
Reste tous some spread. Soldes en ordonnance.
Shot, attack.
Parat pour laborar. Prat et terra, bene, camino.
Soyez prêts, si comme vos voldrez.
Kita kemana dulu ya? Ke atas sini dulu lah.
Quand je commande, avance.
Semua attack nih.
Spetsvos, compagnon. Soldes en ordonnance. Reste tous some spread. Recueillez vos avoués. Je suis vos
Ada warga sih yang melawan.
Sultan, succession. Si comme vos voldrez. Soyez prêts, compagnon. Les commandements.
Juga attack. Stunning.
Chevalier, presse pour action.
Vado labura.
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep.
Quella bu? Io ma sono la cosa.
Charge.
Barak pour venir. Prate terra, bene.
Let's just fall back. Makin.
Arrêtez, arquère. Arrêtez, arquère.
Makin nila mas injured.
Parade pour venir.
Lo bangun padik dulu.
Arquère, parade. Posez c'est la maçon. Bene audité. Hommes, préparation.
Ya, setan masih ada pasukan di sini ternyata.
Audio. Sakitaina. Attention. Audite. Audio. Audite, servientes. Ite. Si. Bene.
Rabar. Kita nge-save injured King ke dalam dulu.
Donnez ton ahoy, MENYAKSIKAN! Ton ahoy, MENYAKSIKAN!
Iya, awas lari.
Je suis votre serveur!
Kita lari dulu.
Incontinent!
Satu pasukan gua OP banget. Harus bikin perang lagi nih.
Donnez moi vos advits, je ris dans vos volets.
Mande squad. Squad, mais. Vado labura. Félicite BA. 6 hommes. Io ma sono la comanda squad. Cos'è sarà massonata? Squad camino. Coligans bacas. Vado labura. Squad labo. Arco parade. Parades pour labourar. Come sono la cose? Che mandes?
L'heure est de besoigner.
Sì.
Serang dulu nih kita.
Ci sono ici maintenant.
Sommes en ordonnance.
Cavalario, parade. Preparate a intendo.
Udite, serviente.
Victoria!
Labour Spérance. Come sono la cose? Porvenir.
Quoi de labour? Cos'è sera massona?
Si sommes. Cos'è sarà massonata? Quel mandes?
Ci sommes. Mandesque. Perfect. Buon labour.
Sommes en ordonnance. Victoria! Reste tous sommes prêts. Quand je commande, avant!
Quoi de labour? Inerance. Io ma sono la cosa. Mandesque. Quito.
Labour Spérance. Vado laborar. Quel mandes?
Terus sekarang kekurangan pekerja kayu.
Parade pour venir. Cos'è sera massonata?
Si sommes.
Aku mau buat barak dulu nih, tapi kurang kayu.
Parade pour laborar. Vado laborar.
Si, parade. Wer Sultan!
Je prie vos obéir.
Quel mandes?
Kencang loh pendapatan emas kita nih.
Arco parade. Si. Bene udite. Sagita in arco. Cavalario, parade.
Obéir. Hors votre service.
Attention. Si, effecte. Arquière parade.
Certes.
Nah, ini kita dikit lagi nih baru TN nih game nih. Lama banget ya.
Udite.
Arco parade.
In avant, serviente. Buenos ordines. Cavalario, parade. Sitto.
Mandesque. Labour Spérance. Io ma sono la cosa.
Redité. Obéir.
À l'assaut, chevalier!
Scarab, in avant, servientes!
Tour comme vist, mais blest, si sommes. Possesseur Amazona.
Lalu kita nyerang dulu ya bagian
Cavalerie au parade. À médio course.
This work. Oh ini kita kalah ini.
Voyez express,
Formasi
compagnon.
segitiga aja.
Wand, je commande. Avant. Ici comme vos Voldrez. Retrayez vos amoués.
Quedme. Si, capo.
Cepet banget ya pas ini. Agak kuat loh banget.
Scarab formata.
Access vos. Avant, compagnon.
Redité.
Coba mundur dulu dah.
Je suis votre serveux. Attendez, avertissez votre courage, compagnon.